Hi guys, sorry I've been away. But as you know, I've been busy. Graham's doing well. Surgery went well. The second procedure went well. And the Legos have just started. That being said, sorry, I'm not in my studio and you don't see my lights. I'm just in my bedroom. 3-year-old not holding their head up. My gosh, I didn't even do a title on this live. First of all, I need to see a video. I always need to see a video. However, at 3 years old, we've got problems. One of the first things you want to look at, and I haven't published it yet, but I'm coming up with my birth deviations calculations because, first of all, at 3-year-old not holding their heads, I'm suspecting there was birth trauma, and because there was birth trauma, they're not looking at genetics. The second thing is, so you have to look at as to why the hypotonia is so severe. First thing I'd be looking at, there's got to be hip subluxations or something with the pelvis that the hips aren't in right. Because if you don't have the hips, again, you're not going to have head control. So that's a real big problem there that you have to look at. So yes, it could be oxygen deprivation, actually brain trauma that's creating this, but if the brain trauma was that severe, I can also guarantee you then you're hypertonic or stiff on the CP side versus the low tone. And then the last thing that you're going to look at, but the vision has to be off, because if you don't have head control, I can almost guarantee you that the child is trying to lift the head up with the eyes, and when they go to see, and then the head drops. And that's lots of times where you have issues with head control. But again, I could probably write an encyclopedia on head control. And this is why I like the videos, because then I can direct my answers not as a generic, but towards the child that I'm helping. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter my expertise whatsoever. What you want is how to help your kid. You don't want to help, you don't need to know how to help everybody else's. And that's fine. That's why you're here as parents. But at the same time, too, again, what you have to do as parents, if you really want to help your child, is to go in this direction and make it an individual case versus this generic. I'm afraid of this, I don't want this to happen, versus really finding out why it's happening. So I'm happy to help, but that would be the 3 things that I'd look after. But at the same time, too, if you show me the video, I can tell you exactly what's going on. Thanks.